So let me explain what we need to do. In this exercise, we have a bit of pronunciation. So we want to see how we can pronounce this ending, this ATE, this, I don't know if it's a suffix, but we want to see how it's pronounced. So usually it's pronounced in two different ways, which are kind of different. And in the first group, you can see all of them are verbs, and we're going to pronounce it in one way. But when it's a noun or it's an adjective, we pronounce it in another way. So it's not the same way. So just listen to this and you can notice the difference.
8. Educate. Operate. Investigate. Demonstrate. 2. Fortunate. Intermediate. Certificate. Private.
Okay. So I think the difference is clear, right? Because in the first group, we have the 8 sound, operate, investigate, 8, like the number 8. But in the second group, we have the ut sound, fortunate, intermediate, ut. So the sounds are, of course, different. Okay, now I want you to guess which sound is it? Is it the 8 sound or is it the ut sound? If it's the 8 sound, you can say number 1. If it's the ut sound, you can say number 2. All right, so first word, decorate, it's number 1. What about the second word? Is it number 1 or number 2? What do you think? And the next one also. What do you think these are? Can you make a guess? Sana, what do you think?
Okay. Considerate. Considerate.
So this means number 2.
Yes.
Or
like,
1.
Okay. Educate.
One or 2. Is it 8 or ut? Is it considerate or is it considerate?
Considerate. 2.
Okay. Next one.
Donate. Yes. Donate. Educate. 1, I think.
Okay. Next one.
Immediate. Immediate.
I can't say it for you because then you'll know it. You have to guess.
Immediate. Najat, if you hear me,
Help.
please help me. Help me.
Okay, Sana. Okay, Assalamu
Alaikum salam. Because I don't like this.
عليك pronunciation تاعي immediate.
Okay, Najat said immediate. What do you think?
Okay. Maybe, yes. 2 or 1. Educate. Well, fortunate. Which group?
The long group, the 8 is 1. So if immediate 1, but
For me, excuse me, doctor. Excuse me. For me, it's, I'm not care about the pronunciation.
You don't? But it's very important, the pronunciation, because the difference here is between 2 words. Yeah. But actually, the way you pronounce it is correct. So the way that Najat said it is actually correct.
Maybe with the group 1, this meaning, yeah?
This means with group 2, because it's short, immediate.
Immediate.
The group 1 is long, like decorate, donate.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about the next word, this word?
Create, yes.
Okay,
create.
So what do you think?
With 1, create.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about this word?
Okay.
Climate, yes.
Correct. You said it correctly.
Yeah, two. This meaning.
Okay. This one?
Climate.
Yes.
Two.
And what about this one? It's a verb. I'm going to help you. It's a verb.
This meaning with the group one.
Correct.
Meditate.
Yeah. It's group one. And this is a noun.
Meditation.
Yeah, meditation is the noun. Meditate is the verb. What about this word?
Great. Yeah. Hi.
Qursan. How do we say Qursan in English?
Pirate.
Yes, that's Najat said it correctly. So which group is this?
Two.
Yeah, the short one. So maybe two is the right answer. What about this word?
Appreciate.
No,
Appreciate.
Yeah, and it's a verb, so this means one. Last one?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Can we say chocolate?
No, chocolate.
Yeah, we can't. So okay, let's confirm your answers. Let's take a look. I think all of them are correct, but
1. 8. Decorate.
Decorate.
Donate.
Donate.
Create. Meditate.
Meditate.
Appreciate. Graduate. Separate. 2. Considerate. Immediate. Climate. Pirate. Chocolate. Graduate. Separate.
What is it? This another two one.
Yeah, here in the tip.
Yeah, separate here.
Yeah. Actually, because the spelling is the same, and the only difference is the pronunciation between these words. So, for example, if I want to use it as a verb, I will say Ahmed graduated last year. He graduated. So I'm using the 8, graduate. I'm going to graduate next month. Graduate. This is a verb. But if I want to use it as an adjective, I can say Sana is an engineering graduate. Do you get the idea? I'm using it as, sorry, not the adjective. I'm using it as a verb. You're an engineering graduate. Do you see the difference? Graduate, graduate. The spelling is the same, but the pronunciation is very different, right? Graduate, graduate. So graduate اللي هو الفعل نفسه يتخرج. Graduate اللي هو خريج. الشخص نفسه. Do you get the idea? And the same thing with separate. So for example, it's important to separate. Or for example, if you mix oil and water, they separate. They usually separate, right? But if you want to use it as an adjective, so you can say they are separate countries. So Tunisia and Libya are separate countries. They're not the same country. They are separate countries.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yes?
Like knowledge and acknowledge, like that.
Not okay. Acknowledge is the verb. Acknowledge is the verb. Acknowledge. The W. Sometimes they write them acknowledgement in a thesis or in a research. You say acknowledgements. So here you're showing that it's like admitting gratitude to someone who helped you.
But I use it to pronounce knowledge, acknowledgement, and like that.
لو من غير الكي knowledge بروحها صح؟
Yes.
بس لو درنا A بتولي acknowledge. To acknowledge something يعني يعترف بوجود شيء معين أو بفضل شيء معين هيك.
Different meaning.
Yeah, لما تبدأ تبدأ verb it's a different meaning وحتى pronunciation is different both.
Okay.
Yeah, acknowledge but هذيك الثانية اللي هي معرفة في حد ذاتها knowledge.
لكن أنت تو بالنسبة ل separate أنا تخفى separate.
Separate اللي هي لو كadjective. Separate صح. مثلا Tunisia and Libya are separate countries. Separate.
No, different meaning in medicine. Yeah,
separate منفصل شيء منفصل.
Yes.
بس لو استعمل sorry.
I never pronounced as separate.
but لكن في أحيان لازم تقولي separate. For example, sometimes you have to separate.
So that's why you have to focus on the pronunciation.
Yeah, يعني separate لما بتستعملها كverb بتقولي مثلا and then you separate the placenta, for example, from the uterus. Separate. To separate it, and after you separate it, it becomes separate. Do you see? So separate, graduate, graduate. You know, هو طبعا الفكرة العامة ما دام هو في الانترميديت يدخلوا في التبس متاع البرونانسيشن، فاللي هم هذول زي ما تقولوا يعني التبس اللي تهم المستوى هذا. مثلا ما يجيب لكمش في الحاجات مثلا مش مهمة أو الحاجات يعني عادة هذه في الانترميديت. An intermediate student should know these things. هي هيك فكرتهم يعني.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so now let's use these rules and let's see if we can say these sentences correctly. So maybe we can divide them. So maybe Najat can take some of them and Sana can take some of them. Or maybe we can even compare. I'm going to give you just a quick minute. I'll need to go back, get some water and come back. I'm going to give you a quick minute. Just take a look at these 6 examples. Just prepare them and then we'll check them together. All right, so let's take a look. Take your time. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. How would you read the first one, Sana? How would you say it?
Okay. Okay. I get a certificate from my intermediate English class.
Okay, that's not bad, but can you make it even shorter? The ending, make it a little shorter.
Intermediate.
Yes,
Or,
and the same is those.
Okay. Okay. Because certificate.
السلام عليكم.
That's it. Alaikum salam.
وعليكم
That's the
السلام.
correct
How
way,
are
Sana.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Malak. How are you?
Fine, الحمد لله.
Mhm.
Okay. I get a certificate from
That's
my
it.
intermediate English class.
Perfect. That's it. Okay, what about number 2?
Even number 2, me.
Yeah, you're our favorite volunteer.
Okay. Because I think Najat will join us today.
No, Najat is she does it on her own.
Okay. We are fortunate that people donate money to charity.
Okay. Now what you need to do is you need to make the first one shorter and the last one
This
longer.
one longer. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We are fortunate
That's it.
that people donate money to charity.
Nice. That's good. Okay. What about number 3? How would you do it?
Okay. Because here graduate. Yeah.
No, it's
This is
here.
here
It's an adjective. It's a noun. Yeah. It's not a
noun here.
verb.
Yeah. You mean it should be short, not long. Yeah.
Yes, it's the short sound. Exactly.
Okay. Some of our graduates investigate climate change.
Okay, just a second, sorry. Now the first one, make it a little shorter and this one longer. Can you do it again?
Okay. Some of our graduate, because the S sound it's difficult to pronounce. Graduate.
No, you're making it long. قصة في الأيرة مش في الأس.
Some of our graduate. Yes. Yes.
Graduates. Graduates.
Some of our graduates investigate climate change.
Nice. But did you say S? I don't remember you said S.
Graduates? No, I don't. Because it's difficult. Graduate.
Graduates.
Graduates. Okay, graduates.
Yes. Some of our graduates.
Okay.
Can you say it?
Some of our graduates investigate climate change.
That's it. Nice. Okay, number 4.
She
now
is
it's a
going
verb.
to graduate from a private university.
Okay.
They educate and meditate in separate rooms.
Right. That's correct.
Separate rooms.
Separate rooms. In separate rooms. That's right.
Considerate people appreciate good chocolate.
That's correct. That's right. Considerate people appreciate good chocolate. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so it's a good tip. It depends on how you use it, whether it's a verb, it's a noun, separate, separate, graduate, graduate. So it's simple, but it's important, I think.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yes.
I have all سمعت شيء صراحة. يا ريت سنة تعود.
نعاود انت.
والله كنت مركزة لا جت مكالمة ما خصني فيهاش.
She did a lot of effort. She worked really hard to finish.
Really.
maybe you can help her.
Maybe-
You can do a
Maybe
few of them.
Malak or you, Najat, please do this, not me.
Okay, so let's divide them because we have 3 people, so maybe 2 each. So now you can only do, you don't have to do all of them. Maybe you can do 2 of them, and Malak and Najat will help you. So, okay, you can do the first 2, Sana.
Okay. I get a certificate from my intermediate English class. We are fortunate that people donate money to charity.
Okay, can you make the first one shorter?
Shorter than what I said. We are fortunate. Yes.
Don't say A. There's no A sound.
Fortunate.
Not.
Fortunate.
Yes.
Yes.
Fortunate.
Like that, Doctor.
Fortunate, like separate, like fortunate, like chocolate. Chocolate, fortunate.
Okay.
It's the same.
Okay. We are fortunate that people donate money to charity.
That's it. That's nice. Okay, let's give number 3 and 4. Malak, would you like to try number 3 and 4?
Okay. Some of our graduates investigate climate change.
Okay, the last 2 were good, but the first one, I need you to make it shorter.
It's a graduate.
Some of our graduates.
No, here it's a noun, not a verb.
Graduate.
معناها بدي لها زي fortunate. زي fortunate و certificate و climate و intermediate.
Graduates.
أيوة, again.
Graduates.
A little shorter.
Graduates.
حاولي تجهلي ال A, تخيلها مش موجودة ال A. كأنها مش موجودة.
Graduate. No, number 3.
Sorry, اللي قبلها number 3. Sorry.
Yes. Graduates.
That's it. Okay, continue. Can you say the whole thing again? The whole sentence?
Some of our graduates investigate climate change.
That's it. Yeah, some of our graduates investigate climate change. Right. Okay, what about number 4, Malak?
She's going to graduate from a private university.
Yeah, but this time this is long because it's a verb. طولها المرة هذه.
Okay. She's going to graduate from a private university.
That's it. She's going to graduate from a private university. Okay, what about...
When we pronounce it as graduate. كأنها
graduate. في الحالتين هي فيها شوية جا. graduate.
هيك نسمع فيها يعني.
هي فيها جا صح؟ bridge, jack. لكن هذه بصفة عامة موجود في الدي ما نعرفش قبل في الجي أكتر. graduate. لكن لازم فيها الجا صوت الجا يطلع. graduate.
ممكن أسمع فيها لكن أمتى تنطق في الفيرب ولا في الأدجكت؟
في الاثنين تطلع. في الاثنين graduate. في الاثنين موجودة. لكن الفرق الحقيقي بيناتهم هو في قصة ال A. صوت ال A هذا 8 مش موجود في الadjective وفي الnoun. ندري في الnoun يعني. Some of our graduates. But هنا حنقول graduate. 8. Graduate. I'm going to graduate next year. He's going to graduate next month. He's one of our best graduates. He's one of our best graduates. even the word gradual لما ندوى لحاجة تدريجية مثلا gradual growth gradual فيها حتى هي الج I think it's D واليو مع بعضهم يعطوا في الصوت هذا ج شبيهة بفكرة التي والآر لما يجوا مع بعضهم ديما يعطوا في لقطة زي تشا train and we have tree we have شو تاني في مع trainer and transfer transgress sorry transfer بشكل فيها ان ففي combinations معينة يعطوا في أصوات ممكن جديدة يعني بس التي ار هذه ديما فيها تشا ما يقولوش فيها من غير صوت التشا so you have to say train tree transfer trainer trousers مثلا all of them have the ch sound even though there's no ch it's just a t and an r but it's a ch sound there's a bit of a ch sound and I think the same thing with the d and dual gradual dual adjust adjuvant educate adjective هذوك فيهم الجا بعدها لكن لما نبدو جول مزبوط حتى جول سيم جول سيم كارد يستعملوا فيها صوت الجا شوية جول سيم كارد جول شوك Duolingo I'm not sure but for graduate and gradual I'm sure that there's a j sound but yeah okay so what about number 5 and 6 how would you read them Najat
First give me pronunciation of noun as a separate
okay if you want it here it's not separate it's an adjective
no yes
yeah separate if it's an adjective then it's separate but
okay they educate meditate in separate rooms
okay
and the last one concentration considerate people appreciate good chocolate
okay it comes from consideration صح لكن هذه الادجective
considerate
الادجكتيف تكون ايوه again
هي considerate لكن حاولت نغيرها زي ما نطقتها سنة يعني considerate people
ايوه هي considerate هي اللي صح لأنها مش طويلة لأنها adjective مش verb الطوال اللي هم الverb بس طولوا فيها زي donate زي investigate
تنطق 8
في الverb 8 زي ما موضح لك هنا في التip لو if you can see the tip here let me just put it in a little box if you check it here can you see separate
but Sana pronounced as considerate not considerate
I don't know maybe in the beginning but after that I think she corrected it she said considerate في الآخر so separate 8 زي number 8 separate to separate something, to separate two things, you need to use some kind of technique to separate. But here it's separate. مرات حتى يقولوا اللي هم جماعة الانفصاليين في الحروب يسموا فيهم separates اللي هم منشقين على الحكومة مثلا separates منفصلين يقولوا separates a group of separates ومرات يقولوا separatists هي الكلمة اللي نستعمل فيها فجاية زي الادجكتيف separatists لكن separatists منفصلين separatists a group of separatists kidnapped the prime minister tonight مثلا لو جيت في نشرة أخبارية separatists so considerate people appreciate Good chocolate, yeah. Anyways, this is just a tip. If you make mistakes, you know, it's not the end of the world. But يعني as intermediate students, or I think intermediate B now, عشان احنا في intermediate B, these things you should get better at. All right, so let's talk about today's topic. So today's topic is actually quite nice. It's not too difficult and it's fun, I think, because we're going to learn how to talk about ability without using can. This is the idea. So I know it sounds a bit strange, but you can actually talk about ability without using can. Of course, you can use can. I think it's the easiest way to talk about ability is using can, right? So you can say, I can speak German, I can swim, I can't drive, I can make pizza, I can't cook rice. So can and can't are, you know, the easiest way to talk about ability, but we also have other ways to talk about ability. First of all, let's start with a little bit of vocabulary here. So we're going to talk about goals and achievements. So here we have goals and achievements. So we have a few general questions here. So the first question, it says, would you like to have the opportunity to travel more than you do now? Okay, what do you think, Malak? Would you like to have the opportunity to travel more than you do now? Is this something you would like to have?
Yes, of course. I hope that.
You would hope you can have the opportunity to travel more than you do now.
Yes.
Okay. What about this question, the second question? Do you know any people who have achieved their goals in life? Do you know anybody who?
Yes, I know a lot of people.
Who achieved their goals?
Yes.
Do you know them personally?
Yes, I know them.
Okay, can you give us an example? You don't have to say the person or the name of the person. Just what was the
my
goal?
friends, my friends.
Yes.
They complete their study and go out the country and to complete their study. And I have another friend. She has got good job in what she dream about it.
So she got her dream job.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good.
Yes, I have a lot of friends
Who achieved their goals.
Their goals. Yes.
That's amazing. Okay, so last question for you, Malak. What do you put a lot of effort into? Is there something that you feel you put a lot of effort into? Something that you work really hard to do?
Yes, my family.
Okay, so you feel that you put a lot of effort into your family.
Yeah.
What about any personal goals, something related to you, not your family? Is there anything you feel you put a lot of effort into?
Yes, I have, but a little effort,
not like the effort you put in the family.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right, let's see. What about you, Sina? Have you ever messed up an exam or an interview?
What's the meaning messed up?
Good question.
This meaning the exam. I don't know. Messed up.
Yeah, just make a guess.
This meaning that I have an exam and I have sleep or I couldn't catch the time. Messed up.
You're talking about missed with an I. That's another thing.
Yeah.
When you say, have you ever missed, like when you miss a flight or you miss a plane or you miss miss an appointment, that's different. This is not the same. Messed up is a bit different. Messed up, it's actually related to messy. I'm sure you know the word messy when something is messy.
No.
For example, messy room, messy clothes, messy kitchen. What does it mean when you say?
Dirty, this meaning.
Like dirty, but here.
Untidy, maybe.
Like untidy.
Crowded things in your room.
Yeah, exactly. This is a messy room, yeah. So what do you think it means when we use it like this? Have you ever messed up an exam or an interview? Do you think it's a positive thing to mess up an exam, or do you think it's a negative thing to mess up an exam?
Negative.
Correct.
Negative.
Correct.
Negative.
It's a negative thing. So what do you think it is exactly? لما نقوله messed up an exam or an interview. What do you think?
This meaning the exam bad يعني thing.
Yes.
For the exam.
You did. This means you did really bad in the exam. يعني إذا إحنا بالليبي بنقوله رونت الامتحان. روينا. So it's almost the same meaning, almost the exact meaning. So it means you made a mess of the exam or the interview. Have you ever done this? Have you ever experienced this?
Yes, especially in the university. Yes.
You messed up a lot of exams?
Not sometimes I missed the first exam. In the middle of the exam there is
the midterm. You mean the midterm?
Yes, midterm. Yes.
So usually you mess up the midterm.
The final it's okay, and
you pass
the exam.
So the midterm is for messing up, and the final is okay.
Sometimes the midterm it's okay, and the final I miss. Sometimes no, the midterm it's missed, and the final it's okay.
So this means one of them has to be messed up, right? You have to mess up one of them.
Yes, always happened with me.
Okay. Now, what about this question? Do you ever dream of becoming rich and famous?
No, I don't have like this dream.
You don't?
Yes.
Just rich, Sana.
Just rich?
I have what I eat, and it's okay for me.
But okay,
maybe the rich people is not happy.
Not happy?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's have a deal, Sana. If you get rich, okay, any money you get that that you think is that you don't want, you can just give it to me, okay?
It's okay.
Yes, I think that's a good deal. Because there's no point if you don't want the money, you know, you can give it. You can give it away.
Okay.
Yeah, you can give some of it for donation and some of it for me. I don't mind taking it.
I talked with my colleague because I want to do something for the future from my salary. But
what do you want to do?
Told me, I want to buy like a small home. With yes, it's like استراحة, this meaning.
Yeah, so it's like a nice farmhouse or a small studio house in a farm.
Yeah, it's a small one, but I want to. When he told me the price for like this home, and when I compare my salary, you want to know.
You'll need 75 years of working to get it.
I want every salary, but it will not buy anything.
Without using anything. Put it in the bank.
I left this idea.
This dream. You forgot about this dream.
Yes. Always one dream about like this, buy like home like this, or buy the flat. When I see the price, and no, I don't want.
Yeah,
you
don't want it anymore.
Yes, I live with my family, and I am okay now.
Yeah. Okay, now what about opportunities? This is a nice question. It says, Do you think you've made the most of the opportunities you've had in life? What do you think this question wants exactly when we say, do you think you've made the most of the opportunities?
I take the opportunity, yeah.
Correct. But more than just take. It means use them in the best way you can. هي دي الفكرة.
Yeah.
Do you think you've done this? Do you think you've made the most of the opportunities you've had in life?
I don't know. Because I don't know if I have opportunity. Maybe in my work, I get job and I work it now. Okay.
So you
Maybe,
think the job you have, this was an opportunity that you got. Is this it?
yes.
And who helped you get the job? Did you find it, or did someone recommend you for the job?
No. I go to the NOC and put it my
Your file.
certificate, and then they do like training for I think 2 years.
NOC, what's the NOC? National Oil Corporation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then put me in this company.
But are you talking about the NOC, the building that's on Sikka Road, Sikka Trig Sikka, نفس المبنى, NOC?
No. In طريق المطار, in Matar Road.
Because I
This
used
is
to...
that building for the, I think for the like القوة العاملة غادي للنفط.
Because I used to teach there in 2013. We had a course in the building itself. So we taught a group of oil engineers, and we used to go to the building itself. So they didn't go to school, or they didn't go to the center. I went to their. They had like a meeting room, and they studied English there.
Okay, I don't know.
No, okay.
But I go not Matar Road.
The airport road, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's see the last questions here. Okay, Najat, would you like to maybe share your answers? I don't know if you're still there. Yeah.
I want to add some.
Yeah, add a few information, because
some
you like these questions. You have lots of experience and lots of ideas.
Not just one word. Yeah.
Because you're like a yogi, right? Yogi master, something like this.
No. I want to say one thing. For years I work at hospital. Okay. Without any goals or any dreams or anything, just go work and go back home, like a routine. But when I change, not my career, with the same career, I work with my husband in a private company. He said that you have to believe in me. I follow
his advice.
Yes, his advice. I believe in his thinking, and he believes in my skills.
That's excellent.
Every years I achieved a lot of goals and things ما كنتش نحلم بها.
That's amazing. I think that's great. I think even English, even your English is a lot better than when you first started. Remember in elementary?
Yes. Because I'm still thinking and what can I say? You have for Sana and especially Sana, you have to believe in your dreams, and you have to think out of the box. This is the word of my husband. Think out of the box.
But for example, giving any extra money she has to me, this is thinking outside the box. This is
okay, you deserve.
right. I think this is a good step.
والله
I swear يعني my life changed completely. يعني every 3 to 4 months I travel to a new country.
and it's all
I forgot.
So you're saying maybe if we
And
change
next after 10 days I travel to Egypt. I have a contract there, a new experience. Before that I was no how كيف نمشي كيف نسافر يعني في الخوف لكن لما تؤمن إنه you believe in there is a dream, there is something to do, and there is في new شو يقولوا فيها help me.
Opportunity, maybe you're saying a new opportunity or a new chance.
No, الopportunity راح تجيك لعندك لو أنت تغير التفكير بس.
You're
لو
talking
أنت
about
تؤمن
your
إن في حد بيقولك الطريق مفتوحة قدامك.
your mindset يعني طريقة تفكيرك كلها على بعضها.
Yes ما فيش حاجة اسمها لا راهو.
No, I actually agree with you. I think what you're saying
this
is
is
true.
my point يعني. ممكن أنا ما زال ما وصلتش للفكرة وما أعرفش نقدر نعبر عليها لكن في فرق في السنة هذه الأخيرة. There's a big difference.
Yes, I think we need to take a course with you, Najat. You start some Zoom courses. No, I'm serious because you know many people can benefit from learning
Maybe
about these
after
things.
a year.
Maybe
لأني
when
ما قريتش إدارة وما قريتش الحاجات قريت طب لكن هو زوجي يعني قاري إدارة يعني مدير عرفت يعني قاري حاجات هذه كلها يفهم.
That's nice. I think you can learn these things. I'll give you a course in public speaking, you know, these things. And, you know, you can be, you know, like a real coach, or you can do you can take a course in, I don't know, public speaking, this kind of thing. And you can start your own company, your own training.
تبي experience شخصي.
But you have this.
Yes, I have, but still there's a fear. لأن أنا قاعدة
And you're still in the beginning.
هذيك أنا مش نديرها فهمت لكن بإيمان مني إن في صح في حاجات راح تجيني في حاجات وفعلا في حاجات خشت وفي حاجات يعني.
So maybe you're saying you've just started on this road and you've achieved some good results and you need to continue doing this to get stronger, bigger.
قلت روحي خلاص أنا هذه طريقي يعني this is my way.
That's great. I think that's very important. We need
but
this
I think
kind of
there is
positivity.
someone help you. That's why maybe don't put it you in the first of the road.
You can find also this opportunity or this. زي ما أنا لقيتها أنت راح تحصلها.
Yes, and that's why you have to give me all your money, and this way, this is an opportunity.
Look up in the home or flat.
Yeah, no, but I agree with Najat. I've had a similar experience to what Najat is talking about, but it wasn't in this year. This happened about 10 years ago. It's the same thing. I had a bit of a similar experience. You know, I was just a medical student. Everything was normal. Everything was boring. I had everything I wanted, but I didn't feel very happy about it.
The world is different from our media or our thinking or our always complain, nothing coming. But كل شيء موجود. بس تغير طريقة التفكير.
I agree. I think you're right. Yeah. Okay, so this means
this is my point يعني باختصار summary.
Okay, so this means now after these recent changes, Najat, it means you do I mean your best at anything you face. I mean, do you do your best or not always, or what do you do if you're facing a new challenge? What do you do?
حتى لو واجهتني صعوبات في حاجة يعني
Can you say that in English?
ما تديرش رد فعل.
Can you share with us in English?
Okay.
If you face
I
challenges,
guess, a complication or something wrong or bad or people don't respect you or anything, any bad or negative media, don't react.
Okay, and what do you do after that? After you don't react, or just ignore the negativity? Is that what you're saying?
No, I have a consultation.
Have a consultation. If you want more tips, I have to have a consultation.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll find a solution, yeah. And everything becomes better and improved. And لدرجة نقول واو حلف أمي أنا عندي واو like that. لما نقال روحي now and before, يعني.
Okay. So this means this is an important tip to remember. If you face any difficulty or if you face any challenge in life, you have to do your best and ignore what they say.
Search a solution about and consult someone have experience or يعني في المجال بتاعك.
Okay, try to find someone more experienced.
Yes, don't shudder, don't be messy or everything goes smooth and.
Okay, that's good. But now let's go back to the past, your past, when you said that I was not confident, I wasn't sure of my skills, I didn't believe in myself. What do you think went wrong with the old Najat before you started your new journey? What went wrong?
Lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, knowledge, yes.
And where did this knowledge?
I got angry easily. And when I got angry, don't find anyone help me. Everyone حل مشاكلك بروحك.
But I think this is common in Libya, right?
Yes, this is the general thinking here in Libya.
Yeah, nobody cares about anybody. Yeah, but
that you consult someone depends on him, and someone to be secret, and someone love you, and someone care about you, like that.
But what's your advice for people who still haven't maybe found the support and found this consultation? What should they do to find this kind of support? What do they need to do to find it?
Don't give up. Try and try until you find someone help you.
Great advice. Okay, so here this question is a little, maybe, I don't know, it's a bit off topic, but do you enjoy taking part in anything competitive? Not only competitive sport, anything that involves competition. Do you enjoy being competitive?
No.
Najat, no? You don't like being competitive?
No, because not on the واجهة زي ما يقولوا. I enjoy my work, my achievement, like that.
But without any competition?
No.
You don't even try to compete with yourself? For example, this month you want to compete, so maybe this month is better than the last month.
Satisfied or peaceful, alhamdulillah.
Okay. Now, what about parents? Do you think they should always encourage their children to do what they want in life? for example, let's say your son or daughter, when they are older, for example, 15, 16, 17, and 18, something like this, they have a dream. Would you encourage them to?
Yes.
Yeah. What if you don't like their dream, or if you think it's not a good idea, would you still encourage them?
Yes, inshallah.
But what if one of them, what if your son says, Mama, I want to be a tattoo artist? Would you support them?
I advise him and live as he wants.
It's up to him then. You'll give him the best
Yes.
advice
But
you can.
first of them, I educate him دينيا شنو يقولوا؟
Religiously.
religious, yes, regionally.
Religiously.
Religiously, yes.
Yeah.
Religious.
Let me write it for you. So religion.
Yeah, I know religious, but
Yeah.
religiously.
Because religiously is the adverb. انت تدوري في الادverb بطريقة دينية يعني. والadjective هذه الadverb. Religiously, this is the adverb, and religious, this is the religious. This is the adjective. Religious.
There is a God, there is a deen, there is a Prophet Muhammad, like that.
Yeah, but what if he says, you know, that's okay, Mama, Allah Ghafur Rahim, you know, I'll just want to try
I
this.
support him all the time.
Okay, that's quite positive, I think. That's good. All right, so these are some interesting questions. I think they're good for development and maybe improving our lives, improving how we think, because today's lesson is kind of related to goals and achievements. So let's have a little break, a short break, so we can pray. And then after that, we can do some reading, and we also have questions here. Okay, so let's have a quick break for Salah, and we'll be back, okay?
Okay.
All right, so see you in a bit. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's continue. So we talked about the first questions, about goals and achievements. Now, okay, so we have some speaking questions here. So the first question, it says, do you ever watch reality TV programs? If so, which ones? If not, why don't you watch them? I think now there are a lot of reality TV programs on YouTube, not on television. And I think many of them are popular in the Arab world. I don't know if any of you watch or follow these programs. Do you watch any reality TV programs on television or YouTube, Malak? Or
Yes.
yeah, can you give us an example of a show or a program that a reality TV program that you watch?
Loser, the big loser, the big
Biggest Loser?
at the last.
In the past?
Yes.
Yeah.
About the white persons who lost their rights.
The people who lost their weight?
Yes.
Yeah, but what about new TV programs, new reality TV shows? Are there any new shows that you watch, maybe on YouTube or?
No.
No?
No.
No. Okay. But is there a reason why you don't watch them? Is there a reason?
Because I don't have a lot of time, maybe, to watch.
Okay, okay. Would you like to appear on a reality TV program, Malak? Would you like to be on the show?
No.
No, why not?
No.
I think it's fun. We can see you and, you can talk about your life and, your family, how you cook and how you
Then
fight with your children.
Then my father and my husband cut my neck.
Tell them it's okay. You can make lots of money this
Just
way.
a program.
It's just a program.
No.
Okay, maybe Sana, it's okay for Sana. Sana, would you like to appear on a reality TV program? You could be this.
Will happen to like
Same thing. same thing.
The same.
but let's.
Will kill me maybe.
They'll kill you. But
Yes.
let's imagine that your family will say, sure, no problem. Would you like to do it if your family doesn't mind? If they say, yeah, if you want to be on a TV show, no problem. Would you be interested in something like this, in a reality TV program?
I don't think like this, but I think maybe yes, it's okay.
Maybe you'll
If
try
there
it.
is something benefit and useful for the people, why not? It's okay.
But do you know what reality TV programs are about? Do you know what they're like?
Yes, they learn something, and then will yes, like what before Ayman al-A'tar, yes.
No, that's I think that's a competition. Like you're talking about Arab Idol.
I don't know because it's
Star Academy.
long. Yeah, it's long time. So now I don't watch like this program.
Yeah,
but I think it's like because they learn him or them how to sing, and then yes.
But not all reality TV shows are like this. Sometimes there's no learning or teaching or anything. Like, do you know Living with the Kardashians, the Kim Kardashian show? Do you know it?
No.
No? Do you know there's a famous reality TV program, not TV program, YouTube program. Have you seen it? Anis and Asala on YouTube?
No.
No?
No.
Hmm.
No.
Okay.
I don't like. I don't see this like this programs because I always when I watch something in documentary or in sometimes in news.
No, these are no reality TV is very different. اللي هم reality TV اللي هم زي اللي يوثقوا في الحياة اليومية للأفراد، يعني كأنهم مش ممثلين، كأنهم مجرد حياتهم اليومية والكاميرا تقعد تتبع فيهم. كيف فكرة الرياليتي تي في بروجرام. يعني حتى هذا اللي حكيت عليه اللي هو ستار أكاديمي هو رياليتي تي في، لكن في فوكس على التالنت وعلى الميوزك وكذا، لكن الثانيات مرات ما فيهم مش فوكس. مرات زي اللي هو برنامج The Biggest Loser، جت فترة جابوه على MBC4. I don't know if you remember it.
No, I don't watch like this program.
هذا يوثق أن مجموعة متسابقين ومن أكثر واحد فيهم يخسر وزن، يضعف، هم كلهم يبغوا يضعفوا.
الرابع الأكبر before in the MBC1
yes.
in Arabic. Yes.
biggest loser. فيقعد يوثقوا في حياتهم اليومية, you know, when they wake up, what they eat, what they exercise, and you know, and how they fight.
I saw this program. Yes.
Yeah, this is an example of a reality TV program. And on YouTube, if you go to YouTube and you check the videos which are trending, the popular videos in the Arab world, you'll see lots of programs like this. Maybe not about weight. Some of them are about, you know, everyday life. There's a very famous channel called Anas and Asala. Most videos, you know, they have millions of views because they're very popular, this channel. And it just shows the daily life of a mother and a father and their children, you know, things like this. You know, where they go, what they eat, they have a new baby, she's pregnant, this kind of stuff.
No, like this program, no, maybe no.
Yeah.
Even me, because it's
not very
even
interesting.
more details. No, but
yeah,
will they know more details about?
Yes, they will know everything about you. More details. You won't have a private life because you'll be on camera all the time. Do you get the idea? هذه فكرتهم هم reality TV أن الكاميرا معك طول الوقت. This is the idea. Okay, so it means both of you, Sana and Malak, you're not interested in this kind of thing. So now I'm going to share with you a story of a reality TV show, but this one is actually close to Star Academy, I think. It's about talents. This the one that we're going to read about, this new reality TV program. It's called Have a Go. It's actually, the idea is interesting. I think it's nice. So first of all, we need to read about this new reality TV show. So we have to read about it first, and then after that we can maybe answer the questions after we read, okay? So I'm going to give you some time. I don't think we can put both of them together. No, so this means read the first one, and then we can check the second one, okay? So read this, and when you're finished reading about Vicky, we can read about the other person.
I finished
Finish the first one.
paragraph.
Okay. Have you finished Malak too? Finished reading about Vicky?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So let's read about Ben. So here's Ben. Okay, when you finish, just let me know.
Yes, I finished.
Right. Okay. Malak, sorry.
Yes,
Malak, have
me
you
too,
finished?
yeah.
You finished too. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what we want to do here is I'd like you to complete these sentences. I don't know if we can. Okay. So can you complete these sentences? I don't know if we have to go down and. But let's see. Can you finish it? Sana, can you try with number 2?
Okay. Vega's teacher has been an opera singer for, I think, 20 years, yeah? Here, 20 years.
That's correct.
Yes,
That's correct.
over 20 years.
You're right. Okay, number 3, Malak, what do you think?
Vicky thought that the most difficult thing was
What was it? Okay, I'll move down a little bit so you can find it. It's in the middle.
yes, was learning the words.
Yes, the hardest thing was learning the words. That's correct. Because they were in Italian. In the opera, they usually sing in Italian, right?
Yeah.
Okay, correct, correct. Okay, back to you. So now, what about number 4?
Okay, she was surprised at the end of the program because
Why was she surprised at the end of the program? What's the reason that she was surprised?
because she won, yes?
That's it. You're right.
Yeah.
She didn't expect to win, right? But she won.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay, what about number 5, Malak? What do you think?
Ben thinks the most important part of being a magician,
Being a magician?
magician.
What is it? I think your television is a little too loud, Malak.
Okay, I will do it.
Okay, so what does he think
Just a
is?
minute, okay.
Okay, take your time.
Yes, okay. What's the question again,
Yeah,
please?
the question, no, don't worry. It says the most important part of being a magician. So we want to look for the most important part of being a magician, according to Ben.
Is misdirection.
Right.
The most important part of being magician is
Misdirection.
misdirection.
Correct. And what does misdirection mean? It means
Making people look where you want them to.
exactly. Yeah. Very interesting idea. Okay. Now, what about number 6 here, Sana? What do you think?
He says that he cannot do, I think, the card, yes?
Mm,
Card tricks. I am not good at doing card tricks, yes?
yes. He has a problem. I'm no good at doing card tricks. He can't do card tricks. Correct. And the last question, what is he planning to do, Malak? What is Ben planning to do? We talked about something that he's planning to do.
Okay.
What is it? You can find it near the end.
Yes. Doing magic. Continue doing magic.
That's it. I'm going to continue doing magic. This is his plan. So he doesn't want to stop, right? He wants to keep doing it.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So these are the right answers. Now, I want you to take a look here. So maybe it's better if I show you both pages together. Okay, so here it is. Let me zoom in again. Okay, here it is. Okay, I know it's a little small, but I don't think it's up here and we want, it's too far away. No problem. But let me explain what you need to do. So it says they want you to look at all the blue parts in the story. All the blue parts, the blue phrases, and then we just want to group them into 2 groups. So we want blue words or blue phrases which talk about things that you can do, and blue phrases which talk about things you can't do. Do you get the idea? So we just want to divide all of them. So maybe I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can show you. If it's a little too small, okay. حاولوا قدر الإمكان وروهم كلهم. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. I know it's going to look a little small. Okay, بس هيك على الأقل كلهم طلعوا. Okay, so now we have all of them. Yes, I'm just checking. All right, so let me just put a little box around them so to show you where to look. So here's what to look for. So we're gonna start here all the way to here. Okay. So within this red box, I want you to check all the blue phrases. Okay. And then I'm going to give you a minute and then just group them, just read them, take a quick look and group them into things you can do, things you can't do. All right. So take a minute, take a few minutes. I'll be right back. Quick second, and then we'll check them. We'll see how you group them together, okay?
Okay.
Okay, have you found all of them? What about the groups where you can do something? Which ones? Let's.
She's very good at.
Okay, let's put them in red boxes.
Mhm. I was able to.
Right. This also means you can.
And I found some of the tricks.
Yes.
Where is it? Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I found some of the tricks quite easy. This is also something you can do.
I
I managed it too.
Okay. But I think you forgot one.
Knows how.
That's right.
No.
That's correct. This means all the others, we can use them for things you can't do, right? So if you say, I didn't have a clue how, it means you don't know, you can't do it. I found it impossible. You can't do it either. I was useless at, also. I had no idea how, also, you don't know. And I wasn't able to. So
And even I am no good at.
I'm no good at. Where is it? I'm no good at.
Under the box, yes. 2 books here in the paragraph 2.
Ah, you're right. Yeah, here it is. We didn't see it. I'm no good at. You're absolutely right. You know what I like about these sentences? All of them can show ability, can and can't, without can and can't. Do you see? This is nice because this way you can add more vocab to your ability. So you can talk about ability without using can and can't. Just use other phrases which have the same meaning. So I think this is nice. All right, let's see the second point. I think we can zoom in a little more now. Let's zoom back in. Okay, so let's see our next point. What does it say? So we did the first part, and now they want us to complete these phrases with infinitive, with to, or verb plus ing. Ah, this is nice. So if you say, I don't have a clue how, if you use this phrase, you have to use infinitive with to, right? So I don't have a clue how to
sing.
Or I don't have a clue how to speak Japanese, for example. It means this is something I have no ability to do, okay? What about number 2? When you say, I'm quite good at, what should we use when we say I'm quite good at? What do we use after it? Can you see it?
Think verb with ing. Yeah?
That's it, correct. So if you use this, you need to use a verb plus ing after it. What about I find it impossible, or if I find it quite easy? What do we use after it? Let's take a look at the paragraph.
Infinitive with to.
You're right. I found it impossible to breathe, for example, right? You're right. So infinitive with to.
Not here.
Sorry, the one before it.
Third.
Yeah. So let's remove it. The third one, not the fourth. Yeah, infinitive with to. What about the next one? When we say, I'm useless at...
verb with ing.
Yes, because it's the same as I'm good at. It's similar.
Yes. Here.
Yeah, verb plus ing, all right?
Learning. That's cool.
Okay, what about I'm not able to?
I think infinitive here.
Yes, infinitive. Yeah. Here we need an infinitive. So only infinitive, right? Without to, because we already have to, so we just use infinitive. So I'm not able to speak Japanese. I have no idea how.
Infinitive too.
Correct. I have no idea how to fix a car. I have no idea how to fix a car. I have no idea how to speak German, for example. Number 7, I know how.
To develop.
Infinitive, yes.
Same thing. Yes, I know how to fix a computer. I know how to speak German. Very good. I'm no good at.
The same, I think. Verb with ing. Yes.
You're right. I'm no good at fixing cars. I'm no good at speaking German. It's the same. And the last one, I managed
To
plus infinitive. Yeah, right. So I managed to fix the car. I managed to speak German finally. Okay, so that's correct. Now, the last part of the question, it says, which other adjectives can we use with be adjective plus at? So we can say, I'm brilliant at swimming or chess. I'm brilliant at football. He's hopeless at singing. But the idea, they want us to think of other adjectives we can use. Let's take a look at the article. Let's see if they use any other adjectives. I'm something at. Let's see. Useless at. Can you see it? I was useless at. She's very good at. Some of them, I'm no good at. Okay, these are the only ones they used here, but I'm sure there are other ones. Anyway, so this is the idea here, how to talk about ability. So the focus of this lesson is talking about ability without using can and can't. So this means in our next lesson, we will also check the summary. Maybe you can check the summary even as homework. I actually recommend you check it. But let me just show you what we'll cover, because we have a very nice exercise here. And this means you have to be familiar with these phrases, so you know what to put. ing, you know, infinitive with to. So you need to be a little familiar with it. So maybe a revision will help you, because even in number 7, it's the same thing. We are going to rephrase. So this is a paraphrasing exercise.
Paraphrasing.
Yeah. So this book is full of paraphrasing exercise, because now at this level of intermediate B, you should have this ability by now. But let me very quickly, before we finish, just show you the summary, so you can also review it at home. Here it is. Can you see it? This one, ability. So the first group, all of these are to show things that you can do, different ways to show that you can do something. And the second group, different phrases to show that you can't do something, right? And here it is. You can use I'm brilliant at football. I'm great at playing football. He's excellent at speaking German. She's great at speaking Japanese, and so on. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, because the camera stopped. I thought it disconnected. All right. So just take a quick look at the summary, and in our next lesson, inshallah, we'll start with the exercise, and we'll learn a little more about how to talk about ability without using can and can't. All right, so that's all for tonight. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and see you again on Saturday.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Good night.
You too.
Bye.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Bye.